What's up, guys? It's Captain Firefox, and we are in a behind-the-scenes look at the Odyssey. Now, I'm standing right here in front of one of the DNC ships, actually. I kind of want to show you what's going on in here. This is one that I actually created myself. I'm pretty proud of it, so I'm going to go ahead and show it off. Let me, we'll stay in spectator cam here to kind of show everything off. As you can see, I'm standing in the middle of the hangar doors right now because, quite frankly, that's the only place that's in the sun. And the more I record, the more I realize I need to be in the sun all the time because what comes out on YouTube is a hell of a lot darker than what's on my screen. So, we'll zoom back. Here is the Scorpion, aptly named because of the scorpion tail on the back and the little thingy-madoobers on the front. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this right now is because in the near future, spoiler alert, that ain't going to be there anymore. These three puppies right here are probably going to lay waste to that. That'd be my guess. I don't know. Anything can happen in Space Engineers. But that's the game plan anyways. So keep watching. Be looking forward to that. And back to the tour of the ship. Now, as you can see, if you played along and watched the survival series I did, you'll recognize this hangar structure here. This was actually the first one I built. And I said hangar, I meant cockpit, whatever. I really liked how this looks. I'll probably keep repeating it. Not a huge fan of the warts on the back, but I can't stand big spaces that don't have anything on them. So let me see if I can't slowly get in here. Screw you, spectator cam. Slow down, you're drunk. Anyways, so this is the unmodded. Oh my god! Yeah, Space Engineers does not want to cooperate with me right now. There's this glitch when you're in spectator mode where you can't slow down your camera if you have something in your hand. So let me hop in, hop out, and see if I can slow it down now. Nope, still not slowing down. Lovely. Alright, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Space Engineers want to play along. We'll say screw you and do it our own. And the doors. Not this one. This is the problem when you hang your lights. When you name all of your ships the same thing. There we go. It would be the last one I try. Okay. As you can see, I opened the hangar doors on all of the other ships. Thank you, Space Engineers. Alright, it's pretty basic in here. Got all my gyroscopes going every which way up there, which I built this ship a while ago. That would drive me absolutely nuts now. But got my timer blocks and everything right here, which is very out in the open. This thing is oxygen capable, so I think I have it turned off currently just for performance hit. But enough of that. This does do a neat little thing when I open it. Let me show that off. I spent a lot of time learning how to do this, so. So as soon as this shuts. Alright, now if oxygen was actually in this thing, this countdown sequence would make sense. Well, there it is. It is. Oxygen's working. So I'm sucking all the oxygen out right now. There's supposed to be an alarm playing. I guess I'm too far away from it. And eventually, after all the air is sucked out, the door's open. So yeah, had it all timed out, several updates ago, so everything's probably changed. But take the walkway up to the cockpit area, bridge, whatever you want to call it. Now, my Achilles heels on ships is interior design. I'm terrible at it, and it shows. There you go. This was completely unmodded, so I have the regular old chairs and whatnot in here. And I struggle with windows, so that's why you see these panels down here to make it airtight. I'm not very good with windows. They never seem to stick to my ship. They always float off into space. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has that problem, or at least I hope so. So we've got a nice little viewing area here. These windows are probably on backwards now that I'm looking at them. Oh well. And then behind here, I don't even know what's back here anymore. Like I said, it's been a while. Oh, it's oxygenated. Storage, med bay, cryo things. As you can see, the interior of my ships are lacking. Not sure why there's a wall right there, except for. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I remember what I did here. This is so I can stay in the ship and come out here and repair all my engines and whatnot. And it was a place to hide some more gyroscopes. The ship's actually quite nimble. I'm not going to move the ship right now because everything's in quote-unquote formation right now. But that's that. And there's enough of this ship. That's not what you are here for. I built this thing and I'm pretty proud of it, so I thought I'd show it off. This is my neat little maintenance hatch down here as well. And again, I can fix all the engines from inside. Neat little thing, I thought, and as a clever way to hide my conveyors that go up to the front. Get back out of here, fly out, and you can see this thing packs a ton of firepower in the forward direction. Yep, these will be laying waste to my base, maybe. I don't know, it's hard to... Yeah, Space Engineers multiplayer right now is wrecked. I had Firename get on here with me the other day to try to help me out, and the ship I was in was doing somersaults on his screen, so yeah. We won't be doing any actual piloting these ships. It'll all be on autopilot, so these turrets will come into play. Oh, I missed a spot. Oh well. Shit, missed 2 spots. The problem with these turrets are if it's straight on like this, they'll blow each other up. Had that problem when I was playing with it in a different game. So, enough of the Scorpion, but there they are. They'll be laying waste to me shortly. I'm sure they'll do an excellent job of it. Now, give you a tour of my lovely little base while it's still here. I bounce. Oh, I missed it. Excellent. I meant to do that. Here's my little welding ship. This little thing, it's been a lot of fun, I'm not going to lie. I've never done a front-loading ship like this, so this is kind of fun. I like how this works out, actually. And I threw this on here because the way remote control works is you can't move your camera around whenever you're remote controlling it. You're stuck in a... the backward position, which is about right here. So you can't do anything, really. It's very annoying. So I put this on here, get in first person, I can look around. Yeah, it kind of ruins the whole, lore of it for the videos, but it makes it functional, and that was more important, because I was not about to weld this entire freaking thing together. Yeah. Oh, it took forever. That took forever. We'll get to that later. My mining ship. Oh. Yeah, this is kind of cool. There we go. Mining ship tucks in neatly back here. Now I realized after I built this that I have those beam lasers. These beam laser mods. Yeah, I have those, so I don't need the mining ship. So the mining ship might get left for the welding ship. I don't know. One of the 2 of them won't survive the next episode, that's for sure. But these things are amazing. They wrecked this asteroid when I turned it on just to test them and see if they work, because I've never actually used that mod before. But as you can see here, they bored out a hole straight into my hangar. And then over here, again, they bored a hole out into my refinery area. This was all, you can see there's a speck of rock still here. This was all iron and ice out here, and it's all gone now. Which was nice because it filled up my hydrogen tanks for me, lickety-split. But enough of that. Now into the actual base. See my receiver here? This area never got a lot of play. I'm not in spectator mode. I can't fly through shit. Anyways. So this is Amy's area. Amy. Allie. I always call her Amy. Ugh, I can't tell you how many takes I had to make calling her Amy. Anyways, Allie, this is her little command area. All the computers to hold her massive amount of storage, data stuff. So yeah. This is a neat little area up here. Didn't get a whole lot of play in the videos, but yeah, this took forever to fill in. Everything here I built in survival. So I didn't cheat on anything. I have jumped into creative a few times to, paste in these ships and whatnot. But as far as building everything in here was built in survival. No cheating on that. But this is my little command area. It's supposed to be, Allie's little place away from me. Never really got into that dialogue. It was in there and I took it out, didn't like it. So, yeah, my little stairway back down from heaven. Let me go inside here. That's a light coming in from the other side. Yeah, that's lovely. Now, I don't actually have a staircase or anything like that to get down, so we just fall, turn the jet back on, and there we go. This was the entire base originally in here. This was it. Like, this stopped, and you saw where I jumped in on, I guess, episode 3 or whatever, whenever Allie went off and started mining. So this door wasn't here, the stairway wasn't there, this was it. This was my entire base, and that's all it was originally planned to be. And then I decided that, you know what, we're going to stay here a little bit longer. So I write each episode, usually Sunday night, Monday morning. I write it, and then I spend the rest of the week filming it and trying to get everything in. It is scripted. You can probably... I think I'm getting better at the reading, but you can tell that I'm reading occasionally. So, yeah, a little behind-the-curtain stuff for you. I love this window for whatever. That hole was there naturally. It was a natural rock, just like the one I came in on, which was up here originally before I mined it all out. So yeah, let's put that window there, and it's still there. I like it for whatever reason. Nostalgia. Whole base is powered off of, I guess this is what, 4 nuclear reactors now, small ones. And it gives plenty of power. I didn't need all of those until, what did I put on here? I think the radio transceiver was just a huge power drain. One of my medical bays that I use all the time to switch out my costumes. And as you can see here, got quite a few of them to go into. So, yeah, I don't think this guy's going to make an appearance, though. Come on, game. Come on. It's not going to show me. Yeah. Yeah, I would be copying Captain Shack a little too much if I put Allie in a body. But I don't know. It's there. I might change it eventually. But for now, we'll just stay good old Captain. Alright. Get back in my body here. Alright. Go down here to the hangar. Now, I actually built this, it was called the Star Fox before I changed it to the Firefox, but I didn't want to get sued by Star Fox, so I changed it. Not that anybody would ever see this, but I built this in our group survival world that we were doing before Space Engineers were all wonky, and stopped putting those videos out because, quite frankly, the game broke so much that you couldn't... there was no way I could put the video out. There was things... Our entire base ended up outside the asteroid ring, for example, so... this was the last thing I built there, and Fire Damned, excuse me, built a really ugly ship when I built this, and he's embarrassed and didn't want it put out there. So that was the death of that series. I didn't forget about it. It just, Space Engineers broke. Shocking, right? So this is my little fighter. I like it. It's very contrary to the fighters I usually build. So this one, I liked it. It does a lot of damage too, especially with that missile turret in the back. But okay, next room. Now, for whatever reason, I am just stupidly happy with this hallway here. I probably spent way too much time on the hallway, but there it is. In hindsight, I would like it to have been thinner. Like maybe take out this section right here, but that's my window, so kind of needed the window. I don't know. I still like it how it is. But that was my original support beam for my first landing pad on the outside, so it stayed. Kind of like it. Threw this door in here because, holy shit, it takes forever to go from my room down there all the way out to the outside. So you got a quick access door there. More stairways. You know, if I had actually planned this base instead of just, I got bored one night, started drinking, started building. So that's how this came about. Yep, there's an airlock there for a reason, dumbass. Alright, so this is my room. I like this room. I have my own commode, which is important, and, you know, gotta wash your hands after you use it every time. I'm obsessed with these bathrooms for whatever reason. You'll see it in episode 5. I'll make a joke about it. At least I think it's funny. Now these mods, these were never updated in DirectX 11 or whatever. So this bed used to be pink, and that flower pot or whatnot used to not be dead looking, and that was a weird color. So yeah, that's why it looks all pixelated and everything. But it's the only bed I have. Feel free to leave a suggestion for a better bed mod down in the comment section below. I have a bunk bed mod that works, but it's a bunk bed and there's only one of me, so why the hell would I build that? Anyways, this is just here for S&Gs. And of course, this, which I found out while editing, should have been the widescreen LCD, but we made it work. Love my little armory thing, and I love these things. They look so cool. I put them everywhere I can. Colt Command Pack is still my favorite mod by far. Just adds the whole sci-fi feel to this game, which is very, very bland Imperial Gray. But this splash of color just makes it all work for me. Love it, absolutely love it. So that's pretty much the base in a nutshell. I do have this maintenance hatch back here, which oh, it's sucked out. There we go. This is just kind of access to all the air vents and all that fun stuff, medical bays. Yep, everything goes through here. So I actually dug everything out, built it by hand. I guess this is what a night of nothing to do, Crown Royal, and lots of time will get you. So my little temporary base turned out to be much more than temporary. I really liked it. Hope you enjoyed it too. And say its farewells. Now, I will give you a quick little sneak peek into this door. Okay, closed. Alright. Into the Vengeance, which, as I was typing up the comments for the episode 5, Spelltech told me I spelled wrong. So, there's all over YouTube, my ship's name spelled wrong. I'm brilliant. No. There's an A in there somewhere. And I totally forgot it. You also notice in the video that I forgot to paint this stripe for about half the filming. Because this originally was white with red stripes and black accents, and it looked ridiculous, like a damn clown car. So I went back with this dark gray and repainted everything, and in the process, apparently I hit Control or Shift when I shouldn't have, and painted a lot more than I was intended to. So yeah, originally, I think I've redone the front of the ship 3 or 4 times. You can see it in the video a couple of times. There's a bunch of ramps and stairs at the front that ended up getting destroyed, and this little thingy put in instead, which I kind of like. Originally the ship was supposed to be small, fighter-like, and you can hear the dialogue in episode 5 about what it's supposed to be. But I can't make this ship any smaller and do what it's supposed to do. So, yeah, I really like the way it turned out. It's not something you can see the difference between this and the Scorpions. The Scorpions, everything's on the inside. All you have on the outside is the ship and the turrets and a couple of bumps to make it not look like a big square. This one, everything's pretty much exposed on the outside, which is I kind of like it. I kind of like how it looks, all said and done. I got my United Earth flags here. I think these are cool. Damn it. Yeah, I think those are cool. Really cool. They really need to fix the fact that this whole freaking screen turns yellow whenever you mouse over it. They need to change that on all LCDs. Very annoying. And my little light to light it up because you can't see it when it's dark. Especially on that. Now, I don't know if these are going to stay right here, honestly. But I'm terrified this ship won't work in atmosphere. I do have the 3 large hydrogen thrusters down below, so it shouldn't crash and burn, but I'm not 100% satisfied that it won't, so that's why those are there. And I would really, really like it to be able to work in atmosphere without the hydrogen. And I just realized I have no side thrust for my atmospheric thrusters. Okay. Well, I'll have to fix that at some point. I don't know where I'll fix it, but I'll fix it. And, there's my ship. It's got plenty of forward thrust. This thing is still actually a station. I haven't plugged it in and turned it on. As you can see, it's still a station. And that's why none of the engines are on and running. They're all turned on, but because it's a station, they don't actually come on or show on, or maybe Space Engineers is just that broken. Alright, now let's get in here on the red carpet. Yep, this was intentionally supposed to look like a red carpet because, like I said, alcohol and lots of spare time. So I got my 4 large reactors back here, and I'm hoping they will power the shields and everything when they're on. I'm not... Oh, there's a fucking piece I missed. I'm not convinced that the ship will be able to power itself whenever I have the shields and the beams on, the beam laser drill thingy maneuvers, because quite frankly those things suck uranium like crazy. So I have batteries underneath me and all over here. So I have like 15 batteries on this thing for that extra oomph where I need it. I got my 2 hydrogen tanks, which, I had so much hydrogen on the thin blue line that I never ran out of it. So I'm hoping that these two will get me in and out of atmosphere and back on my way. And I just realized one of these is upside down. Oh well, I should probably stop looking at everything because I keep finding out it's broken. My gravity generator tucked right in here in the way. And then my med bay is tucked over here again out of the way. I got a couple more gyroscopes tucked in here. I only have probably less than 20 gyroscopes on this thing, so my guess is it's going to turn like a tank. So we'll see if I have to end up adding more in the future. There's a few places I can tuck them still, but we'll see. I don't know how much this thing weighs. Like I said, I haven't flown it yet, so we'll all find out together just how horrible it is in flight. I could put a rack of them right there if I needed to. Over there. There you go. Anywho, more of the red carpet. And the red carpet stops right here because these things get in the way of me putting it here. This is Allie's little brain center, if you will. Her computer cores that give her power in the story. My shield generator mod, which I love. This thing makes this series possible at the moment. Because, yeah, it's the only reason I'll be able to take on a DNC ship is because I have these. Yeah, I did this instead of the nanites this time, so this is my cheat mod. Give me a fighting chance against these guys. And again, like I said earlier, I love these things, so they're everywhere. Here's my my flag. You know what? I might end up knocking these two out, putting a widescreen on there. Because originally, this was going to be my my video screen, and this was just going to be my flag. But after realizing I should have had a widescreen LCD on there, they'll probably get scrapped for that. And here's my room. I like my room. It didn't light up very well in the video. Like right out here on my screen, this is very bright. I don't know how it'll end up on YouTube, but yeah, you can see all this very clearly here. And in the video, it was very dark. So let me turn my light on so that you can see everything, hopefully. Hopefully everything is nice and clear for you. This is oxygenated. When I close the door, it will actually... If I could find... There we go. My little interior door mod. See? Oxygen. Ooh, fancy. So, that's that. And as I need to have a button here to depressurize this room again, but I don't. So I'm just wasting all my oxygen right now. It's cheap. Alright. And finally, the bridge. I like my bridge. It's very simple. It's kind of fits with what I was. This is the only part that fits this theme, but of a fighter, a large fighter. Now the rest of the ship kind of exploded because I have refineries and all that kind of fun stuff in there. And my game's freezing again. It's doing that a lot to me lately. But as you can see, I have the refineries out here, and assemblers and all that. And this is my little laser antenna, which will be important to the story later. And the beacon so I can find it whenever I'm in spectator mode, flying around space. Get in the door. Excuse me. Now, here's where I have all of my assemblers. Up there. 2 assemblers. I got 2 oxygen generators. I don't know if you can see them or not. Yeah, here we go. And then 2 oxygen tanks up there. So everything's fully fitted, survival ready. And, yeah. I love my little lights. I don't know I saw that on someone's video once. I thought it was brilliant. So I use it now. That was totally stolen. I have no shame. So that's that. I guess I should leave that on since it's dark. So, I hope you guys are really enjoying the series. I am loving making it. And hopefully you enjoyed this little behind-the-scenes look / tour of everything that's going on. And, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and end it here. Thanks a million for all the support, guys. It has been a blast seeing everybody watching these videos. Please do hit that like button if you enjoy one of those episodes. That's how YouTube works. The more likes I have, the more frequently it pops up on search engines and other people's, that deep, dark YouTube hole where you go down and you start hitting videos and another one pops up. Hey, watch that. So hit that like button. It really helps me get out there, helps me and the channel out tremendously. So with that, thank you all for watching. Please hit that like button. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I love watching those subscriber numbers go up. It makes me happy. It's nice to know that what I'm doing is liked by other people, and it lets me know to keep doing it. It's very very positive when I wake up every morning and check it and I see a couple extra subscribers. So share this with your friends, hit that like button so I can get this video out to more people, and as always, I will see you guys next time.